Hello my lovelies. Well, it's been a long time since I stood here and vlogged. I have been doing a lot of thinking lately and decided that I wanted to get back to vlogging again. And I thought, why not start now? So shockingly enough, as you can tell, well, you may not remember, but this is my kitchen. I'm standing at the sink and I'm going to do some dishes, which was the venue for a lot of my videos. I wonder, can I do this without that annoying light? No, it's gonna be there, isn't it? It'll do, it'll be fine. Anyway, it has been a long time since I vlogged. I have been so busy. I have gone back to work, which some of you who, if you're in my chronic pain group or anything, you will already know this. I don't even remember the last time I properly vlogged, but I went through training finally after many years of wanting to. I went through training to be a beautician, and I worked part-time for a while, rented space, and the place I was renting space in was going to close down, so I kind of took a plunge and opened a place of my own. I do still think I may be incredibly insane for doing so, but I did it. We're still in the early days. It's been 8 months. It is incredibly stressful, but it's also incredibly worth it as well. A question I get a lot from people is, so are you better? No, I am not better. I'm just able to function a wee bit more than I used to be, especially compared to how I was in a lot of my vlogs before. I've actually been watching back some of them recently and I've had a lot of tears watching myself back, for the simple fact that sometimes I forget just how horrendous it actually was. Because I'm still bad now, I forget that sometimes things were a lot worse than they are now. So to give you an idea, an average week for me, I work a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Thursday and Friday are long days. I work 10 o'clock to around 6:30 on a Tuesday, and 12 to 6 on a Monday. Sometimes a Monday isn't actually in the salon, it is at home. The problem with, not the problem because I'm not complaining, I don't mean it in that way. The difference between my working hours and somebody who works for somebody's working hours, I come home and a lot of my work has still to be done. Because obviously I have bookkeeping, I have advertising, there is always a lot of stuff going on, so I'm never really off as such. So the one day I give myself to do nothing to do with work is a Sunday. And the reason for that is actually because most of the time on a Sunday I actually end up spending the whole day in bed. For my leave work on a Saturday until Monday, I am pretty much immobile. I get very little done at all. If I even get dressed on a Sunday, we are having an awesome day. I am still in pain every single day in life. Some days are worse than others. I have had some periods where I've had to take extra time off work, and I want to go into more detail about working in a proper video, so I'm not going to go into too much detail about that, about working for myself and everything, because yes, that may work for me, but it may not work for someone else. But I want to discuss my reasons and that sort of thing with you. So I pretty much go to work, come home. I still walk Toby, not as much since I started working. Thomas has picked up a lot of the walking of the dog for me. His brother helps out a wee bit more sometimes in the evenings, I do try and get round 4 times a week at least, sometimes more. Still spend a Saturday evening there, having dinner with his mum and everything. So that hasn't changed, but I have learned that I have to listen to my body. I have to know my limits, because if I don't know my limits, well then that's where I'm going to fall down. And I'm very, very conscious of the fact that I don't want to fall to pieces. I want to make sure that I can continue doing what I'm doing, because I absolutely love being out working again. It isn't easy, and there is some days that I maybe do want to just stay in bed and not actually get up and do anything whatsoever. But I still force myself to get up and go. And sometimes I think that actually working is the difference between me actually being mobile and functioning and stuff. But I also know that I am in a very, very different place than I was a couple of years ago. The pain that I was in then, and on the morphine and everything, I would not have been able to do this. I do think that a lot of my recovery is down to my father-in-law and helping him and walking the dog. I do think that exercise that I got with walking the dog has been a massive, massive key in my recovery. I say recovery in that I am able to work. I am not physically able for everything. So, I mean, there's still times where I physically cannot stay awake. There was a while today. Thomas and I were meant to be going out today. This is Monday. And I was at home. Appointments. The salon on a Monday is by appointment only. If you don't have an appointment, then I do my work from home mostly on a Monday. Some Mondays I'll go in because sometimes it's easier to get distracted at home, so it's good to have somewhere that you can go and kind of get away. But a lot of things that I was doing before, I mean, my YouTube channel, my main channel, obviously has had to take a back seat because I just don't have the strength to do everything. You are not going out. That's Marmalade. For those of you who don't know, we don't have Willow anymore, unfortunately. In a few days it'll mark a year since she got knocked down. So it's just Marmalade on her own. I have considered getting another cat, but it's something that I struggle with, and I'm going to stop talking about it now because yes, nearly a year later I still can hardly talk about losing my baby. So anyway, where was I? Yeah, so things are very, very different now. I do get to go out to work. I don't really go out and see anyone anymore. A lot has changed, friendship wise as well for me, unfortunately. I don't know, things are very different. But a lot has changed in a good way as well. Thomas and I have an amazing relationship, and things are very different now that I'm working as well as him again. It makes you truly appreciate what you have and how much he actually did for me while he was working as well. Because now that I'm back to work and trying to pick up the pieces of what I wasn't able to do for so long, it is difficult. I will be honest, housework still is a struggle for me, especially because I have a shop to run. So I do still heavily rely on Thomas for his help, and God bless him, he is amazing. I would be very, very lost without him. But I just want to thank the guys who have continued to send me messages and everything while I haven't been vlogging, and those of you on my group who either have always watched me or new. I thank you so much, and I look forward to sharing with you guys more. But you can rest assured that this is me officially back. I think I posted a video over on my main channel of the salon, but I probably won't do too much over here. But You guys know all the links are always down below for my main channel and everything anyway, but I just want to thank you all so much for your loving support, and just remember that I am still there for you guys as well, and I look forward to sharing with you, especially because Christmas is coming up. And this year I did actually put a tree up. Last year, with everything that happened, I did not put a tree up, but anyway, I have one up this year and I'm trying to get into the Christmas spirit. So I just want to say I love you all so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Mwah.